It's the most wonderful time of the year. Or is it? According to a CNBC article recently, people are still struggling to pay off last year's holiday spending. Are you tired of the holidays draining your wallet? I'm going to teach you how to have a festive holiday season without breaking the bank. These practical tips are going to help you save money, and all the while you'll be having a festive holiday season. So let's get started. The first thing that you have to do is allocate a certain budget for your spending. And this would include food, gifts, transportation maybe, all of those things that add up without you even thinking about it, even gift wrap. I like to get things sometimes at the end of the last season, and then I have those things for this season, such as decorations or wrap. But if you can't do that, there is always the day, well, actually these days it's more like the week or two before Thanksgiving, where you can get some very good deals. So just set this budget, be realistic, and stick to it. That is the most important thing. It gets exciting and you're out there enjoying everything, and then you just say, what the heck, I don't care. I'm just gonna go for it and I'll pay it off later. But again, I'm referencing that article that I read where so many people are still paying things off, and that's just no way to have fun at the holiday season. One thing that'll be super helpful for you is make a list of all the people that you want to give a gift to. Think about them personally. That's what I like to do. I don't try to have broad categories such as, oh, I'm going to give the teachers a candle. Think about that specific teacher. What if she likes hiking? Maybe you can get her a pair of hiking socks. Those are about 10 bucks. That's really not going to break the bank, and it's a thoughtful gift that they will continue to remember every time they use. And it's an activity that they enjoy and love, so it's all the more valuable to them. I'm going to be giving you more tips, but in the meantime, I just wanted to remind you to please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I would really appreciate it. And if you can't afford that at all for a teacher or anyone else, I find that writing them a letter about all of the kind things that you think about them is such a wonderful gift. I mean, you really cannot buy something like that. Putting your heartfelt feelings into written form is just such a sweet gesture. And you could even deliver that with a dollar balloon from the Dollar Tree. You know, something like that just goes such a long way to making someone's day. Handmade items are so wonderful. I know sometimes they get a bad rap, but truly I love receiving these. One example I'm going to give you is my daughter last year decided that we're going to do decorative we use these little Trader Joe's little boxes for mints. And so you ate the mints, and inside you decoupaged cute little scenes in it. And now we have those, we keep our change in them in the car or whatever, you know, money for something, I don't know. They're really useful in your everyday life. You could just throw it in your purse and it has something in it. The decoupage was from the Dollar Tree for only $1.25. The mints were $2 and I ate them. And it was just such a cute little gift idea. I thought I would share that. So homemade things really can make a big impact in someone's life, and especially if it's useful, like the one I just mentioned. Another really fantastic idea is to buy things in sets, so multiples, such as these little votive holders, or little votive candles, or tea light candles. These are tea lights. Anyway, you buy those, and then you get little tea light or votive holders. You can thrift them even, or buy them in a set, break up those sets, and then give them out individually to your friends and family. Another idea is going to Trader Joe's. They have these awesome sets. They come in different colors and different smells or scents every year, and you can gift those individually as gifts as well. Now these are only $10, so that's like $3.33 per person. You cannot really beat that price. And it's something that if you have a gift receiver that loves candles, here you go. I've mentioned this before, but utilize sales and discounts. Timing is everything. If you have something specific in mind that you want to give someone with a restricted budget and you could afford it at the sale price, keep your eyes on that item. There's sales going on, such as Black Friday or Cyber Monday, and everything in between. It's really the whole month of November where things are on sale. So just watch that item like a hawk, not just at one store, but maybe different stores, and see if another store might price match. Because if your item is out of stock in one store, maybe the other store that has it, that has a higher price, might price match for you. Decorations is also something you can make homemade. And I'm gonna give you a wonderful example. That same daughter last year, she was having a competition at her work around her desk, and you had to create a Christmas scene or a holiday scene. So she saw something on, oh no, it was me that saw something online, I'm sorry. It was me, and I told her about it, and she's like, oh my gosh, let's try to do it. So again, we went to the Dollar Tree. It seems to be a theme here, but it's true. We got the brown paper bags, and what you did was you connected those, I think you stapled them together so that they were like a fan. And then you hot glued them, or no, you cut them up and then you hot glued them. And I put them on the ceiling in my dining room. Well, we call it the solarium, but I cannot tell you how many compliments I got on those. And I think the total cost was maybe under $5 or $6. I had some glue sticks that I used and a glue gun I already owned, some staples, and some paper bags from the Dollar Tree. One big money-saving tip, if at all possible, is don't last minute shop. It just always happens where you think of one last thing, but avoid doing that if you can. Try to have that list that we talked about set and ready and done at the beginning of the season so you don't fall prey to these high prices that you might encounter at the last minute. This is one of my favorite tips. Have a gift exchange. You know how families, sometimes you feel like you have to go ahead and buy for every single person? Don't do that. It's much more fun being able to take all the little bits of money that you would have spent on every person and just making a bigger gift to one person. And definitely something that they would like would be a bonus. Now, in these economic times, gas is so hard to pay for. So why not save it where you can? You can either shop online for your gifts where you know that you're going to find everything that you need in the size that you need it and the color you need it. Or if you are going to go out and do traditional Christmas shopping or holiday shopping, go ahead and make a list of the stores that you need to go to. And while you're at it, make a list of the items that you want to get. Take that and then go for it in one shot. That way everything gets done at once and your gas is optimized. So you could just say, okay, I'm going to go to this one and then this one, and it's all along the same path. So that will save you tons of money over the season, and who doesn't love that? Now, you might have heard of this one, and I really think it's a fantastic tip, but have experiences over stuff. Everybody has their own things that they want. Oftentimes they buy them themselves. So if you're looking for something that's hard to buy, or someone that's hard to buy for, go ahead and opt for an experience instead. Maybe take them to their favorite restaurant, or one good idea in our area is we have a wolf preserve. And my daughter, for her birthday one year, we just took her and the family to this, and she was so excited. You actually got to interact with real wolves, like touching them, petting them, the ones that were, friendly enough. And it was an experience none of us have ever forgotten. If you're super struggling and you have absolutely no money and you just don't want to hurt people's feelings, definitely don't be afraid to be open to your friends and family and let them know that you have these issues. I guarantee you that you are more important to them than any gift that you would be giving to them. Lastly, I'm going to give you a few tips on things that I purchased before that were very low in cost but gave such an impact. And I'm going to start with children's gifts. Kids love big things. And I remember one year, big useful things. So you get big for the kids and useful for the parents, right? One year I put out balls for my kids, and they took up a lot of room under the Christmas trees, but they were under the Christmas tree. They were under a few dollars, but they gave such an impact, and the kids had a fantastic time with them. They filled up the underneath of our tree very inexpensively. Another year, I bought 2 giant sleds for my kids. They were just plastic. I think they cost me under $20 a piece, very durable, and the kids had loads of fun. Now, when you get into the little higher age groups, like teenagers or 20-somethings, they love comfort, anything that gives them comfort, like a blanket. You can go to Costco or, really a lot of discount stores, and they all have these beautiful, high-quality blankets. And you can get that, and believe me, that gift will be well received, and it's big, and it has kind of a presence about it. Get it? Presence. That concludes today's video. I hope that you found these gift options and tips and tricks to save you money this year very helpful. And if you don't mind, watch this next video right here.